Good morning, traders. Welcome to the opening trade. We are live. I'm Ayla, and today I'll be showing you exactly how I use NinjaTrader, not just for automated trading, but I'll also give you a peek into some of my testing processes that I conduct before choosing to let a strategy run in real time. Not to be confused with choosing to run a strategy with real money. That's a choice for you to make with a professional financial advisor, and I can't tell you when or how to do that. Before we get started, please take the time to read and understand the disclosures you can find by both link and text in the description of this video. First, day trading is not for everyone and comes with substantial risks, and that's why I recommend talking with a professional financial advisor before trading live. I do keep track of my algorithm's day-to-day performance with a simulated account, and we'll take a look at that current account balance now. While I pull that up, I'd like to say thank you for watching, liking, subscribing. I greatly appreciate that. Okay. Well, obviously you can see my screens are a little bit different than normal. Um, I'm using a different setup than normal, so hopefully it's not too bad for you compared to what you normally are used to seeing. So here we are, simulated the opening trade. Here's the cash value. Gross is going to match the number that appears in this box at the end of the day. And realized is going to be after we pay the fees for those trades. So don't forget there is always additional costs associated with trading, and this includes, but is definitely not limited to commissions. Each broker has different schedules for these fees, so make sure you understand your fee schedule given to you by your broker pertaining to your accounts. Never assume you're going to pay the same commission or fees as somebody else. Always ask your broker the questions pertaining to your accounts. Make sure you understand your fee schedule so there's no surprises. Among using automation for trading, the real beneficial application for automation in the trading world actually starts with strategy backtesting. This is how any algorithmic trader develops a true edge. The best edge a trader develops isn't a matter of knowing how to code a special indicator, but simply a matter of knowing the odds of the strategies that they want to run, no matter how simple or complicated that strategy is. While odds and probabilities can provide a real edge, past performance is never a guarantee of future results, and that's why it's important to make sure that you're building strategies that respect the principles and fundamentals of statistics. This is the only way we build strategies here at the opening trade. Every trade is static in all aspects, and we use time-based chart types to avoid repainting in our testing. But nothing proves a back test better than running live in incubation. So stick around for the live algo trading that's going to start in just a few minutes. Let's make these charts easier to read. So the New York session has begun. These are future charts. The one I'm on right now is Dow. Let's hit the right button. Go. So here we have Dow, Russell, S&P 500, and NASDAQ. Again, with automation backtesting to find the odds of any strategy and develop a real edge can take weeks of your time or longer. And that's what we're here for at the opening trade, providing day traders with the best backtesting calculators on the market. You can find links to our website in the description of this video or simply search the opening trade on the NinjaTrader ecosystem. All right, so NASDAQ, S&P 500, Russell, and Dow. And the first one to start looking for automated trade signal indicators is going to be the Dow in less than 2 minutes. All right, so let's start here. This is Dow. Start and end date, max drawdown, gross loss, total net profit, all the metrics included. Here we have Russell's start and end date, max drawdown, gross loss, total net profit. Here we have S&P 500 start and end date, max drawdown, gross loss, total net profit. And then here we have NASDAQ, and that is our start and end date, max drawdown, gross loss, total net profit there. If you currently spend time manually backtesting or using platforms you don't actually execute your trades on, let the opening trade set you up with a free trial to automate your backtesting and even forward test in a sim account. You saw all the different metrics included in these backtests. Again, these backtests start January 1st of 2020, and depending on your data provider, you may be able to test with periods of time greater than the 4+ years I'm using for these backtests here. All right, let's take a look and see what's happening out there in the news today. U.S. trade gap below forecasts. Canada trade surplus narrows more than expected. Let's take a look what's on the calendar. All right, so for today, the NFIB Small Business Index came out higher than forecasted, and the trade balance came out different than forecasted and tentative sometime today. We're going to see the RCMTIPP economic optimism report, and then noon which is Eastern Standard Time, we will see FOMC member Barr speaking. U.S. trade deficit narrows 2% to 63.2 billion as imports retreat. PPG Industries hires Morgan Stanley for a strategic review of silica products unit. And Netflix is maintained at neutral by Goldman Sachs. All right, so the Dow is looking for signal indicators necessary to fire off into an automated trade. Even though it didn't see those indicators necessary right when it met its time slot to start looking for them, that's okay because it's going to continue looking for those signal indicators necessary to fire off into an automated trade for the duration of the New York session. So we have a lot of time left since it's just the beginning now. And we will let these automated trade strategies excuse me, run for the duration of the New York session. And we will be back before the end of the session to make sure that we're not in any trades, close any trades that happen to be open, and see how we fared in the market state. All right, so same thing for the Russell, even though it did not fire off into an automated trade, that's fine because it's now hit its time slot and it's going to keep on looking for the signal indicators necessary to fire off into an automated trade. I'd like to thank you for watching, liking, subscribing. Greatly appreciate that. And I am confused on what time zone I'm in, so I am about an hour too early. So we'll be back in an hour to uh, see the markets open.